Hello, hi everybody, welcome back to, well, first of all, happy Bank Holiday May Day for those of you in the UK. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since we've been on this page. This is a Tuesday Teach. I'm posting ready for tomorrow, so, happy Tuesday Teach. It's the return of Tuesday Teach. I'm actually quite far away from you. I might just quickly go a bit closer. Almost there, and we're here. Okay, well, welcome back to Tuesday Teach, everybody. It's been a long time coming, but we are back. So we're going to get straight into it today. We're going to be doing Makaton Stage 3. Then we're going to move on to some games you can play that are COVID safe. So this is a little game I made in December. And all the COVID restrictions are all ticked off, so it's very safe to play. And then finally we're going to move on to some large-scale games because sooner or later we are going to be meeting up in groups, and depending on where you work, you might be wanting to do some, more fun things with your work colleagues and things. So, that is what we're going to do today. We're going to start with Makaton Stage 3, moving on to 2 games, and we'll just see how it goes. Thank you for joining us live. If you're watching this live, that's awesome. And we're going to go. We are going to go straight into it. So, Stage 3, we're going to do a couple of animals, and we're going to learn about transportation and some movement for Makaton today. So, our first sign today is pig. So all you got to do is a small circular motion over your nose, and that is pig. Pig. Really easy. Pig. That easy to do. The next one we're going to do is sheep. So you take your 2 pinkies and you literally like curling a mustache almost, and you go backwards. So sheep. Sheep. You're making that circle motion through your lips. Sheep. So we've got pig, circular motion, making a snout, and we've got mustache for sheep. Pig and sheep. Easy. Next one we're going to do is butterfly. You literally cross your hands together, open the wings, and you flutter upwards. Butterfly. Butterfly. Really, really easy. Butterfly. So we've got pig, snout, sheep, mustache, and butterfly. Dead easy. Brilliant. Next one we're going to do is the transport. So we've got boat first. You literally put your fingers together. So it's kind of a top-down version. So if you look down, that's kind of like the front of a boat, isn't it? So you go boat, and you literally just glide forward. So if I'm going to do it top down, it'd be like this: boat, boat. But you're just doing it towards the person you're talking to. So boat, nice and easy. Next one we're going to do is train. So if I do a side angle, it's literally, but you close your fists and you're chugging on a train track. So you've got train, train, very easy. You've got train, nice and easy. So we've got boat, and we've got train, nice and easy. Our third transportation Makaton today is going to be airplane. So you take your left hand on just where your shoulder is. You take your wings, 1 wing, 2 wings, airplane, and you just cross it across your body. Airplane, airplane, nice and easy, nice and easy. If you want to bicycle, all we'd have to do is pretend that we have the pedals, and we just make a circular motion. So that's bicycle or bike. Bicycle or bike, nice and easy. Then we move on to walk. Get your little man, walk. Walk. So if you're going to transport, we've got boat, fingers together, front of the boat, boat, train, fists together, rolling on a railroad. Airplane, left hand, across your body to your right. Airplane, bicycle, a little bit like train, grab the pedals, making a circular motion for bicycle. Obviously to walk, we've got our 2 fingers, walking away. And then to run, you take your 2 hands, and it's like this. You're running, just like you're running. Just running with 2 hands. To kick, a nice and easy movement to do. You take your platform, you take your floor, it's your left hand. Take your right hand, get your person again, kick. To kick. That easy. So you've got to walk, and you've got to kick. Easy. Really easy, isn't it? And the last one I've got on my Stage 3 page today is to dig. And basically use one or both hands as appropriate. So dig. You're breaking into the soil or the sand, and you're digging. To dig. To dig. Cool, we're just going to recap over every single sign. So we've done pig, circular motion on a snout, that's pig. Sheep, 2 pinkies and make a mustache. Sheep. What have we got? Butterfly, expand your wings, fingers out and flutter up. Butterfly. Boat, pushing forward through the waves. Train, clenched together, riding on a railroad. Airplane left hand to get your wings. Over your body, flying away. Bicycle, grab your pedals. Bicycle. Walk, take your little man or woman. Walk. Run, 2 hands, like you're running, like you're on a jog. Running. To kick, floor, to kick, easy. And last one was, today is dig. So just pretend that you're digging. Dead easy. Dig. Fantastic. Right, so that is Makaton Stage 3 today. I'm going to teach you a new game now. So this is a game I made at Christmas time. In the job I have right now, we have to abide by social distancing and restrictions. And it can be quite challenging. It can be quite challenging to for children to really enjoy themselves. But if you think outside the box, you can tick all those little boxes of COVID and the children will still have a lot of fun. You still be creative. Don't let the restrictions you have in COVID bog down your creativity, because there are ways which you can do something quite special. So I made a game up called Hockey. And it's a little bit like table hockey, which you get at the arcades. However, we use things you can find around your house, recycling. So at work, we have these long tubes that we have for, like, you know, different coloured cards and paper. All I did was I cut them up, and I'll show you. You know what? I'll make the table and I'll show you very quickly. So if you just excuse me one moment. So hopefully we can get a nice view of the table, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you this new game. Right then, so this, hopefully I can see it. Right, so this is my table here, okay? What I want to use is, these are going to be our hockey. These are going to be like our hockey tubes. So obviously, with social distancing, you need to be 2 meters apart at all times. So what I'd have is a child on this side of the table and a child on that side of the table. What I would then use is something for goalposts. Now, you can use anything for goalposts. It's so easy, this game. So what have I got around me right now? So I'll tell you what, I've got these. So I've got a couple of boxes of whatever. So that could be my goalpost. Or, better yet, what I could use is, got 2 tubes, that's my goalpost, okay? So that all that is my goalpost. What I'm going to do next is, on the other side of the table, I'd set up another goal like this. Dead easy. Then, all you need now is a lid from a bottle. So this is just a milk bottle lid, because these glide so well on tables. These really glide. I know you're going to take your tubes. Obviously, I know you can't use toilet paper rolls in any profession. However, if you have some, like, you know, wrapping paper rolls or any paper rolls, and you just cut them up into, like, smaller sections, literally, all you're doing is you're playing air hockey. That's all you're doing, and these will fly off the table. So I don't want to do it too much and fly off the table. But that's basically air hockey. So you're always 2 meters away from your opponent. You're using, you know, what's around your classroom, your house, your job, so you can use it. And honestly, the kids love it, because, you know, they probably haven't done anything like this in a while. So air hockey, literally, with a lid, a tube, and obviously whatever you want to use to make your goalposts. Really nice game. I always try and get it in there, maybe once a month. Sometimes kids ask for it, and sometimes it's a bit busy. However, even when it's busy, what I do is I rotate the opponents around. So one child will move to the next table. So I'd have 3 tables going at once. It's like, right, we've got 30 seconds. You keep hold of your tube. That's going to be yours for the whole game. And then we move to the next one. And then we move to the next one. And we move to the next one. It's just such an easy game. So that is air hockey with recycling tubes. Nice and easy. Right then, so we've done our little game there. So that's a nice little COVID-friendly game and recycle-friendly resources. Moving on. We're going to move on to another game. You're probably well aware of this one. So these are going to be group games. This one, what should I do first? You know what, I'm going to do the physical games, and then I'm going to do more of a sitting down game. So the first one is called Valleys and Volcanoes. You've probably heard of it before. You've probably known it as a different name. What's going to happen is this. All you need is some cones. So you've got cones. So let me put 2 people, for instance. So there's one person, there's another person. All you're going to do is, you take some cones. That's a cone, that's a cone, that's a cone. And I'll do an upside down cone. I might do another upside down cone over here. So I call this game Volcanoes and Valleys. Now, one team are aiming to turn to flip over the cones and make them volcanoes that look like this one down here, while the other team aim is to flip them over and make them into valleys like this. Basically, you give each team 30 seconds to try and flip over as many cones as possible. You can only flip one over at a time, and when the time is up, you say put your hands up, and then you walk back to your different stations. This is fantastic for any player. As long as you've got 2 or more players, especially when you've got teams, it's brilliant. So that's Volcanoes and Valleys. You might have heard it as another game, but it literally is just cones, and it can get very, very competitive. So I highly recommend it, especially if you're doing anything like a parent involvement, a sports day or something. Have children versus parents. It's not hard, and they love it. It's really a really easy game to go to. It doesn't take many resources, and it's just really fun. So that is Volcanoes and Valleys. Another game, I saw this being used about 3 years ago when I was in school. This was Christmas, and it's called Snowball Fight. Now, there is many adaptations to this. So basically, we've got 2 teams here, right? Sorry, it is my little people. We're going to just put a cone down. We're going to just put a line down the middle. Now, what we used for our game is all we did. We got some newspaper. We scrumpled them up into snowballs. My pen's not working anymore. That's okay. All we did, we scrumple some newspaper up and give each side of the room, I don't know, 10 pieces of newspaper, let's say. And all their mission was by the end of a minute, 30 seconds, extended how long you want, was to make sure their side was absolutely clean and had no snowballs on it. Now, a newspaper, it doesn't hurt, so it's okay to throw it at another person, respectively. And all you have to do is clear your side of snowballs and throw it to the other side. And it gets really intense and it gets really fun. It's a fantastic game. So that is Snowball Fight, also known as Messy Bedrooms. You might put other items on the floor and you have to clear them over to the other side as fast as possible. Try and make the other team's side more dirty than your own. So that's another good way of doing it. Obviously, I know it's not COVID safe right now, but it probably will come back and you'll be able to do these kind of things again. So that's a fantastic one. So yes, so we've done... What do we start with? So we've done a stage 3 Makaton. We've done our Valleys and Volcanoes, and we've done our Snowball Fight / Messy Bedrooms. So one last game. One last game, but I'm just going to have to clean my board because it is a little wet, but that's fine. We can work with a wet board. So our last game is a sit-down game, and yes, you can play this during COVID times. You can play this very easily, classroom, or any working set with children, or even staff and adults. I'd love to do this with on staff meetings with my team at the moment, but we haven't really got around to do it. However, this is what it is. So I did this with children 2 days ago, and it's called the 3 Colour Challenge. However, there's a twist to it. So ask the child, or whoever's playing, to choose 3 different coloured crayons, pens, pencils, felt tips, whatever drawing instrument. Ask them to choose just 3 colours. Once they've chosen those 3 colours, ask them to split their whiteboard or whatever they're drawing on into 4 sections. This pen is really not working. You know what? That's the beauty of being live. Things go wrong sometimes, but we are able to make it better. So let me just grab a new pen and I'll be right back for last game. Always happens live. Right then, so hopefully this pen is going to work now. So like I say, 3 colour challenge, choose 3 different colours, ask the child to break their paper or whatever into 4 different points. 4 points, 4 quadrants like this. Right to number 1, 2, 3 and 4. You know, I can happily steal these ideas, guys. Like, honestly, try them out and let me know if they work, please. You know, that's all it's pages for, just to take ideas from. Anyway, so I've broken my board into 4 different points. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to choose some adjectives for each different part of my board. So if I was going to say I'm hot, for instance, I might say something that moves, for instance. Something that's tall, for instance. And nice one to finish off with. I usually ask the children what adjective would they like to use. One said the other day beautiful, so we're going to go with that one. So as you can see on my board, it's probably all going to be backwards, but you understand what I'm trying to do here. So I've broken my board into 4 sections. I have 4 adjectives. I've got adjectives. I've got hot, moves, I can't even read backwards, tall, and beautiful. Now, excuse me. Now, with those 3 colours the children have already chosen, all they have to do is do number 1. I'm going to give them 1 minute to draw something that is hot with their 3 colours. Then we move on. Number 2, I'm going to give you this time 2 minutes to draw something in this box that moves only your 3 colours. It gets quite interesting. The other children I had the other day did a train. Some also did a balloon. They said that moves. So, you know, children can be very creative in what they actually do. What's on your head? It's a hat. Here's a hat, Brendan. Number 3, something tall. You know, you could ask children to draw something tall with their 3 colours. And then finally, I asked a child, like, what would you like? What adjective should we use? She said, oh, let's use beautiful. I was like, okay, perfect. So all the children drew something in their final box that was beautiful. That came up with some interesting results. So it's quite educational as well when you get to learn a little bit about the child, their likes and interests as well, if you don't know them already. So it's a lovely icebreaker to use in that regard. Right then, so this has been a very long-winded Tuesday Teach. I'm trying to make up for the weeks that I've missed. So today, just to recap, we've done Stage 3 Makaton. We have looked at a COVID-friendly game. We looked at table hockey, which is recycle-friendly, literally a tubes and a plastic lid. We went through volcanoes and valleys. We've been through snowball fight, aka messy bedrooms. And then finally, we've done the 3 colour challenge with the 4 adjectives. And that will conclude us for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic May Day, a fantastic day today, and a fantastic week, whatever you're doing. I'm not very good at goodbyes, but honestly, thank you for staying around. I know it's been a while since we've last posted, but I will try and be more consistent and more frequent. And please, please, please use these ideas wherever you are in the world, because that's all this page is there for. And if you do, let me know. Let me know how to get on. Or if they don't work, you know, give me some feedback. Say, okay, this didn't work because of this. Maybe try this. Fantastic. We're all about growing. We're all about reflecting on this page. So, again, thank you so much for coming back. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a great week. Goodbye.